You see that? That's part of the belt falling out.
Checking this guy out, which is a Dragy. See this guy? But to make it more interesting, what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy.
Ready?
Yep.
Love your videos, they're so cool.
Awesome, yay, thank
it
you.
It keeps me going in between trips. Nice.
How awesome it is.
Warning, the following show features stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any stunt or activity performed on this show.
So today we're going to do a quick little fun video. We got a couple of new toys recently, and we're going to show those. Kind of cool stuff, you know, if you're into the side-by-side and performance stuff. These are some items that are kind of cool to have and use as tools or toys, however you want to look at it. One is, of course, you know, we just got tuned. That includes, you know, the shocks, which are super awesome, by the way. The first thing we're going to look at is, you know, we got that performance tune. And one of the main components involved in that is this guy right here. And that is, so if the camera would like to focus, it's the DynoJet Power Vision programmer. And it's loaded for us with a KMS tune, the 91 octane power package. We've talked about it over and over. This is not really so much about that, but just about checking this guy out, which is a Dragy. See this guy? And a lot of you are probably familiar with this guy already. It's a super accurate GPS device that measures your speed and distance and gives you times, you know, it gives you your times like 0 to 60, quarter mile, all that good stuff. And I've done quite a bit of research, read about it, watched videos, and everyone that we know of that has used this guy and compared it, you know, say to a quarter mile to a drag strip, where, you know, they ran down the drag strip and got a slip and compared it to the Dragy, it was dead on. So we're going to check this guy out today. Okay, so to make this a little more interesting, what we're going to do is we're going to take the DynoJet Power Vision. We're going to tune this car back to stock, back to the stock tune, because we have it in here. We have the stock and we have the 91 octane power package tune, both available in this guy. We're going to tune it back to stock, and we're going to run it with the Dragy and see what the numbers are. Okay, so we have to keep in mind this car it has a clutch tune, KMS clutch tune. So it's not going to be exactly base numbers for 2017, but it's going to be close. And it also does have the upgraded fuel pump. But again, the stock tune can't necessarily take advantage of that fuel pump. Although it might be a little bit rich, because what you end up with is a little more fuel pressure. Who knows? We're not going to data log it and, you know, put a wideband on it and check all the numbers for this video. We're just having a little bit of fun. Real quick on that horsepower number. So the 17 horsepower, when you measure on a dyno, is a peak horsepower number. And remember, horsepower is RPM times torque divided by 5,252. So that's how you get to your horsepower number. So torque is the real measurement. And what happens when you tune a CVT, it's a little bit different than if you have a car that you're running that has a manual transmission. Because remember, a CVT, once you lay on that throttle, the CVT drops down to that lowest gear ratio, and it stays there and lets the motor spin up to that peak horsepower number, or at least close to it, all through the pool. So when you tune a CVT and you gain that horsepower, you gain it through the whole pool. Whereas if you added 17 horsepower to a manual transmission car, you only hit that peak horsepower at the end before you shift. Then it drops down again. You lose a little horsepower until you go through the RPMs and back up. So keep that in mind. You know, those are things that people don't discuss much on these CVTs. I hear a lot of bashing on the CVTs. You have to change belts, and there's a lot of horsepower loss. There's really not. as we found out on the dyno. And if you go look at Brandon Pierce's, some of his recent videos, he ran some dyno numbers, and what he found is the CVT loss just isn't as much as people think it is. But again, that's a whole debate, and if you want to debate that and whatever, there's comments below. So anyway, like I was saying, you know, on the CVT, and you can see it on a dyno graph. We looked at our dyno graph. We actually have a copy of it. Maybe I'll pop it up right here. What happens with the CVT is you see the dyno graph, it goes straight up almost to the peak, and it stays there through the run. Whereas if you look at a dyno graph for a manual transmission car, you know, you get that climb, peak horsepower, drop down, peak horsepower. I'd like to have some feedback on that. Tell me what your thoughts are. So let's move on with this. We're going to put this thing back to stock. We're going to put some dirt tires on it. We're going to load it up. We're going to go to our closed course location, and we're going to get some Dragy numbers. It's going to be fun. Here we go. Okay, so this is a fairly simple process. All we have to do is, we already have this guy plugged in. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but there's a plug port. It's in the glove box. On this car, I think in the later cars, it's, I don't know, in the dash or someplace. But on this car, it's right here. We're already plugged in. I'm going to turn on the car, put the key in, turn the car on, bring up the dyno jet. Oops, upside down. Nope, upside down. Bring up the dyno jet, and I'll try to do this the best I can so that you can see it on the screen. I don't remember the steps. We'll find them together. Oh, there we go. Flash tune. Maybe we just hit this guy. We're going to, as you can see, we're on this tune right here. V1.DJT. I don't know what that means. That's a KMS thing, I think. So we're going to move that up to the setting that's on the top, and the ending, the extension on that file is STK, which stands for stop. We're gonna hit OK on that, and let's see. Yep. So right here, press this button right here to start the flash. We're gonna start that, and there we go. Wait, flash ECU with selected tune. Yep, it makes you go through a few steps so you don't goof. We're gonna say yes. It's flashing, verifying, erasing. Uh-oh, that's scary. What's happening? I guess it's erasing the, I hope we don't lose it. We like that tune, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to lose that tune.
I'm not going to talk about it until
That tune's
it
fun.
goes back in.
Alright. We haven't driven this thing stock. It's been, you know, we've driven it tuned for about 300 miles. So this is going to be pretty interesting. And it's going to be awesome to have Dragy of this. So, can't wait. Okay, so it's writing now. Actually writing the stock tune back. 96%, counting down. And it's about to be on a stock tune. Not really looking forward to that, to be honest. But it'll be fun for the video. It'll be nice to see those Dragy numbers, to see what we actually got, you know. Oh, fuel pump just kicked on. I guess it's done. Flash complete. This is a pretty nice little tuner. Okay, so it turned off. The dyno jet turned off because it's powered by the car. We're going to turn it back on. I'm going to go back into those settings and see. Verify that it shows it's on the stop. And make sure that we have the other tune on there, because if we lost that, that'd be crazy. Yep, so it shows that we are on the stop with the little asterisk right there, and we have the other tune available. So we're gonna get this thing ready, fire up the Dragy, and go see what it's got. Here we go, start it up. Well, it sounds the same, but it should have a lot less horsepower. Probably about 30.
What's going on today?
Today we are going to we're going to test out this car, the Dragy.
What car?
We talked about.
That car.
Yeah. So we're headed out. You know, like I talked about earlier. We put the stock tune back in the car.
We erased the new tune
Yeah. But
temporarily.
we're putting it back.
Yeah.
And we have the Dragy. We have the car. We're gonna go get some 0 to 16.
Yep.
On a closed course.
Closed course done by professionals.
Yeah. was, we just ran it up and down the street in front of our house. But that's not legal.
That is not legal, so we're not gonna do that. We want to.
So that's what we're doing.
We're gonna do that. Hey, Trevor. Hi. We brought this kid to, like, we drop something, he can run and grab it for us. Gopher. Hi.
Hello.
What are you doing over here?
We're going to do some 0 to 60s. We have a closed course up in the mountains.
Yep.
Private property.
Perfect spot, so thank you guys.
We're unloading. We're going to do a couple 0 to 60s with the drag. And then we're going to reflash like we talked about.
Right.
So
You did verify the other tune is still on there, right?
I did. We're good. So
Okay.
we're gonna unload this thing right now. We're going to get the Dragy set up and we're going to roll.
I can't wait. Trevi, how you doing over there? Good. Hi. How goes it, sir?
Good.
So we're ready to do this?
We're ready to do this. We have the Dragy set up right here.
Oh yeah, let's see how that looks.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to do some recording.
You got that all ready to record?
We're ready to record.
The way things have been going this last little bit, we're good.
We're good.
We're good. And we got this kid. You good over there? Okay, stay right there. Don't slip off. Ready to get some 0 to 60s. Like you said earlier, we went ahead and flashed it back to stock. So we're going to do a comparison using the Dragy. I'm ready. Let's do this. Nice. Stock tune still sounds pretty good. Doesn't sound like Velociraptor. Nice. God, that car sounds like it's fast, because it is. Wow, he had to. He just had to do that. Sir! Alright, so what's going on now?
Okay, so we just flashed it back to the 91 octane power package tune, the KMS tune, and we're going to run it right now. We have all of our numbers from the previous runs. We're going to do a couple more runs, see what it has. It's pretty warm now, so you know it's going to slow down a little bit, but it's what we got.
I think it's going to be great. Let's do it. Here we go. This is probably going to be the last of them. Dun, dun, dun. See how it sounds. Listen to it. Pop, 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 pop. I know you guys love it. That's why I do it. Here we go. Whoa. We definitely had to zoom a little faster on that. Man. Something happened? Something happened. What happened? What happened?
Bell.
Ah, no, really? I heard a noise on here and I'm like, something just happened.
Yeah, I heard a weird noise going that way.
I heard it too. Good job. If you're gonna do it, do it. Do it. Okay. Here's all that was left of our belt. Here we go again. Let's do it again. Here we go. This time, let's not blow anything.
Ready?
Yep. Sounds good, huh?
You can actually see in the video itself the difference in the car when it's on a stock tune versus the KMS tune. You can see it in the launch. I'm going to show a few clips here, slow-mo. And if you watch closely, look, you can see the car after we put it back on the KMS tune, leaving black marks on the asphalt. It's in four-wheel drive. So, you know, you can definitely tell a difference. Check this out. If you watch closely, look at that. You see that? That's part of the belt falling out. That's one of the reasons that we had such a hard time getting this completed within the amount of time that we have. We have limited access to this closed course location, and we ran out of time. The belt broke, you know, on and on. But whatever. Anyway, that's what we did. It was still fun. We'll do it again another time and get more accurate runs. But you can definitely tell a difference in the car, no doubt.
Here we go, coming back. On his way back towards us, running the Dragy. Okay. That was so fast. I wasn't even in the car. Did you see how fast that was?
Yeah.
Holy
Your jacket went like
frick. My jacket blew up.
Yeah.
My sweater. Holy smokes.
Okay, so that didn't go exactly as planned, but we did get some numbers. The numbers we're going to show are marked as invalid, but they're the only ones that we got that are similar in data as far as the slope that we were on. I didn't realize we were on such a slope when we did this, and what happened is that you know, when we're starting from one end to the other, the slope was different. We didn't have many runs with where we were on launching from a similar slope, and unfortunately those are the ones that are marked as invalid. I'm going to put those up. This is just for fun, so I don't know what invalid means. It shows the numbers, you know, it shows 0 to 60. The slope is similar. Don't know why they're marked as invalid. Maybe you can tell me why, but we'll do it again. Okay, we just got back from Pismo. We haven't even unloaded the car yet. Look at that. Still on the trailer, but it needs to be cleaned up, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to clean it up. We're going to clean up Boosty. We're going to clean up Trip. We need to replace the CV boot band clamps. When we put these on, we didn't have the right size, and we were in a hurry, so we threw them on and figured we'd fix them later. So we're going to pull the axles. Hopefully we'll get that done today. If we do, we'll show you. If not, we won't. We'll do it in another video. We got to pick up the toy hauler because we're going to go back to Pismo next weekend for a full weekend of riding with our group. And we're going to hook up with Jerk Pirates, Freedom Ropes, and do some riding with them. Should be a good time. So stay tuned, check it out. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Let us know if you have any ideas. If you want to see us use the Dragy in some specific way, let us know. And again, we appreciate all the views and all the subscribes. You've been really supportive. We've had a lot of subscribers lately. Some really great subscribers that some of you we've had the chance to meet. So, and we love the comments. So please, if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you haven't commented ever, feel free to. We love the comments. We respond to all of them, at least currently, as long as we can stay up. And don't forget to click the bell. If you click that little notification bell, you'll be notified when we put up a new video. Thanks.